Hi, I'm Charles Castano with Web and Cloud Services. Today, we're going to go through how to install WordPress manually on a web server. You may want to install it manually because you may have difficulties doing an automated install. Sometimes the service provider for web hosting may have problems with the process. It may hang up, or oftentimes you want to install it because you just want to install a clean copy without any additional stuff that gets thrown in there. It's just like when you download and install a piece of software on your computer. Oftentimes you'll get other stuff that you didn't even realize you were getting. So by doing a manual install, you are controlling what you're putting into the system. So obviously the first thing you need to do is to set up the domain name on a hosting service so that you can access their cPanel. The next thing you'll want to do is go to WordPress.com and download to your local machine a copy of WordPress. Usually you can download it and you can put it as a zip file, which is normally what I do because it simplifies the process. Once you've done that, you want to log into your cPanel, and in your cPanel, go to your File Manager. When you go to your File Manager, you'll see a directory structure, and WordPress typically ends up being in the public HTML folder. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Upload, and we're going to browse to the location where the WordPress zip file is that you saved, and we're going to upload it. The reason you want to upload it as a zip file is because many times when you're using this file manager, it only lets you upload one file at a time. So uploading the zip file lets you upload everything, and then you can just extract it. So the system is uploading the file, and it may take a couple of seconds for this to complete. Once the file is uploaded, if you refresh your screen where the directory structure is, you can simply press F5 or go to a different folder and then come back to that folder. I just pressed F5, and now I see my WordPress zip file down here. All I'm going to do is select this file and extract it. I'm going to extract all files. And what it did was create a folder called WordPress. Now, as I told you earlier, normally you want to put the WordPress installation on the public HTML, not on a subfolder. You can leave it there, but it's standard procedure to just put it on the root. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go into the WordPress folder, and then I'm going to tag all the files that are within that folder, and then I'm going to just drag them over to the public HTML folder. Now I have an empty WordPress folder, and I can simply delete it. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is create a database, and then we're going to create a user for that database. So what you want to do here is go to MySQL Databases, and we're going to create a database, and we're going to call it WP1, WordPress 1. Create database. Let's go back. Now that my database is created, I want to scroll down and I want to add a user. So just for purposes of this exercise, I'm going to add a user called WP1 as well. And I'm going to create a password for this user. Make sure you create a complex password. This is one of the easy ways for hackers to try to get into your website. It's either by going in through your WP admin console or trying to hack into your cPanel. So make sure you have sophisticated passwords. Click on Create User. And now we go back and we need to link the database with the user account. You'll see them both listed here, user and database. So we're going to add a user to our database. And then we're going to give that user all privileges. I'm going to make the changes. And we're pretty much completed here. The next step is to now go into the URL for your website. So open up another tab on your browser and go to the website address. When you do, you're going to see the initial WordPress setup. You're going to choose your language and continue. And you're going to have to now configure the database for this website. So let's click on Let's Go. Here we need to enter the database name. If you don't remember the database name, you can go back to your previous tab and you'll see it listed there. So you can simply just cut and paste or copy and paste. I made it easy by picking the user and database with the same name. I'm going to enter my password. And I'm going to click Submit. You leave the database host and table prefix alone. Don't change that. Just click Submit. And then run the install. Now, the site title is optional. The username is the user that you're going to use when you go into WP admin. So let's just call it admin. And this is a sophisticated password that's created automatically for you. You can change it or you can leave it. It's up to you. You need to put in an email address so that you can get notifications. Oftentimes, those are used to notify you when there are updates that need to be put into your website. You'll get an email if there's a WordPress update or if there is a plugins update. So it's just a reminder. And then at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a button that says Install WordPress. Click on Install WordPress. And you're done. Now you can log in as admin with the password that you had before. I copied it so I could just paste it now. And here is my dashboard. There is one update. It looks like it's a plugin. I'm going to click on Updates while I'm here. Update the plugin. And from here I can just going to visit my site and see what it looks like. And it's your basic Hello World website. So that's it. I hope you found this informative. If you have any problems, you can reach me by email or give me a buzz. This is Charles Castano with Web and Cloud Services.